when you talk, you have the right to talk, so it should matter.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I was saying. You can talk if you want to. You can talk if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
They're no friends of mine. Absolutely not.
What up, homie?
What is up, LJ? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Same
Happy
old, same
New
old.
Year. It's good to see you.
No shit, man. 2020, man.
2024. I can't believe it.
I don't even know if I want to be in 2024, man. I want to go back to 2017.
Yeah. I don't
That's
even
pre-COVID. The economy was all right.
Well, you are listening to All right, well, welcome back to Capes, Stats, and Lightsabers. We try to bridge the gap of comic book media and make it accessible and understandable for everybody. I have it written down, LJ, so I can remember what it's about.
Every time, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, no, it changes. I'm sure there are times that it varies. Yeah, we're just trying to. It's a tangled web out there. It's like the end of Loki. Spoiler alert, LJ. Sorry, but yeah, you need to catch up.
I do need to catch up on that one.
Hey, well, our last video, the canceled Superman projects, was really awesome. We had really good views and a lot of people responding, so that's awesome.
Good.
Thank you guys for watching that. And yeah, so we haven't recorded a show. The reason that the past 2 episodes have been previously recorded episodes, because we actually did record, and LJ, this is the first time he's hearing this. We sat and we actually watched the entire Star Wars holiday special. Man,
and let me tell you, best damn show I've ever seen in my life, dude. I got emotional watching that.
And
man,
I screwed up the recording, and there's a big ass delay on my voice, and so it's really unwatchable. And I've tried to fix it. I've tried to do phase cancellation, but it's on one track, and I can't get rid of one echo without, that would be anyway. It's just impossible.
You know what? Okay, it's all right, man. Send me the file. I'll create a code.
Yeah,
I'll write a code that'll go in there and it'll fix it, man.
I know it was awful, and it was a good episode, but then to make up for that, we watched a Justice League episode, and now I can't remember the name of it, where Martian Manhunter goes to Superman's parents' house for Christmas, and Hawk Girl fights Green Lantern and everything, and they go to this bar. And we recorded that again because it's another Christmas episode, just to try to get something out, and then there was a delay on my voice again, LJ.
Damn.
And so we may put those episodes out sometime. But just know that we tried to get y'all something for Christmas, and Santa said that y'all were bad.
Yeah.
And so,
no. I just want to make it known
we were bad.
When you release these, yeah, we were bad. And then when you release these, there might be an echo on your voice, but just letting everybody know.
Just deal with it. Now there's not. There shouldn't be. I've tested it twice, and I am making sure that we're both recording both of our tracks. So anyway,
done. Merry
Christmas, LJ. Happy New Year. How was your holiday?
It was excellent, man. Holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's kind of hard to, sometimes you'll get asked that question, like, what's your favorite holiday?
Yeah.
And it's hard to answer between those two because it's simply because you get to be around family.
No, I like Christmas time. I
do. I like the vibe and the music, and it sets a tone, man. Right. So after Halloween, you're in Christmas mode, or Thanksgiving, of course. But then you're kind of in Christmas mode at that point. You're gearing up.
I love Christmas too. Yeah, you just gear up for it after Thanksgiving, but not before. Not right after Halloween. No.
All right. I take down my Halloween decorations and then my Christmas tree goes up.
Really? You're one of those people?
Like I said, gearing up. No.
That's what I just said. I was like, we don't want that.
We don't want that. We're like, wait. We have Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Didn't even know that. Blow right past it. Be like, damn, it's Christmas already.
Yeah. I love it. I love Christmas, though. Did you get anything special?
No, man. No, I mean, I got some clothes and stuff from some family, and
Yeah,
the usual. But it's more about spending with family. I
yeah,
think
yeah,
just little things here and there. Got
yeah.
a Stanley Cup. That was pretty nice.
Nice. A
Wasn't the
real one?
Valentine's version. It wasn't a fake one. It was a real one. It wasn't the Valentine's version that everybody's going crazy over right now. You hear about that?
No.
Like there's a red Stanley Cup that's that like the big ones that people put ice and water and
Yeah.
whatever else they want to drink in it. Yeah, apparently it's flying off the shelf. Nobody can find it.
Huh.
I don't know. So if you come across one, don't buy it.
What is it? Let me just give
I
it a
think it's
Googs here.
yeah. I think it's just Valentine's Day Stanley Cup.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. It's just a cup, right?
Yeah, I mean, even whenever you Google, you don't have to put in Stanley, and it comes right up. Yeah, it looks just
Yeah.
like this, dude. It's like
Yeah.
pinkish,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
it. And you can't.
Let's-
I don't think you. I think it's sold out everywhere, or just about everywhere. Anyway,
Why? It's just because it's.
I guess it's because it's pink. The Stanley Cups blew up because of a viral video.
Because
that
of it viral.
Man, it was viral. That's what I'm telling you. Some girl's car got burned in a fire, and the next day or a couple days later, she went to go pull her Stanley Cup out, and it still had ice in it. So huge selling point. But actually, Stanley bought her a new car.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. They did something
cool.
Good came out of it for sure. She didn't have to deal with that, and and of course that I think that kind of blew him up. Stanley's been around forever. I remember my dad had the old Stanley Cup mug with it would come with you unscrew the top and it'd have like coffee or soup in it, and you pour it into the cup, and it came. Yeah, dude, that's what I remember about Stanley. And then I'm like, damn, man, I don't forgot about it until it went viral.
That's crazy. Yeah. I didn't know that. See, yeah. I'm out of the loop, LJ. Ooh,
social media, baby.
Yeah.
Social media. That's it. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I know that Santa Claus did bring you a couple comic books for Christmas.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And so I know you've had a chance to check out the art, but have you had a chance to check out the story at all?
Yeah, so I read, I think the last time we were going to get together, we were going to talk about this one.
Yeah.
And I read through about 15 pages, and the storyline is there, right? Because it goes back to the farm, and then it kind of shows his progression through, him growing up and then moving to the city. And it's the in-between interactions that are different with just about everything. Like I remember seeing Smallville, the interactions that they have on the show are completely different than what's written in the, what do you call this? You don't call this comic book?
That's a graphic novel. It's
graphic novel.
It's just a collection of like 4 different comic books. But there can be other ones like, I don't know, like anyway, you can get some of them that are complete runs of things like the death of Superman, and it gives you all the stories that are involved in that storyline,
Yeah, it's definitely pretty cool. It's a different take. I've never owned a graphic novel.
Yeah,
so this is the first one. Well, I guess the first 2 that I got. And I've seen them, and I kind of know how they're put together, but never actually sat and read through a storyline of one.
Yeah.
I've kind of flipped through some pages of a few, but
just think of a chapter like an episode of something.
Yeah.
You can just get through a whole chapter of something. If you're like reading the actual comic books, just think of a comic book like an episode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. Red Sun is pretty awesome. So for those not watching us, he's holding up Superman Birthright, right? Or Superman For All Seasons and Superman Red Sun. Yeah, Superman For All Seasons and Superman Red Sun that Santa Claus brought him.
And we'll eventually talk about a couple both of these probably at some point.
It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a really good year.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a perfect phrase. I think so. It is going to be a good year, man. I'm sure that's what everybody's hoping for. Like things are starting to turn around a little bit, so we'll see.
Yeah,
optimistic.
Yeah. Hey, there's one thing that I kind of wanted to share with you. This kind of took me by surprise, but there's a new Godzilla movie, and like it's called Godzilla Minus 1, and it's supposed to be like
Mm.
hardcore, like old school. And we will watch the trailer here right now, and then come back and talk about it. All right, well, we just watched the two trailers, and I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I feel like with each movie that comes out, I mean, movies that have been made years and years ago, you know, where they
Yeah.
were making these movies with freaking strings flying, you know, like I mean, think
Exactly.
about it, and then now you see it, and it looks so fucking real. Like
Yeah.
that is real, you know.
Yeah.
The way the picture is just so crisp and clean, and I don't know.
What
It's
did
like
you
you're
say
there.
before we got on?
Oh, what's with the one?
Yeah.
He's like
So-
Godzilla the one.
No, it's Godzilla Minus One.
Oh, minus one. My bad, not the
And
one.
so like so what it is like they're saying after the war Japan had nothing, and then when Godzilla came he like put them to -1,
Ah,
you know.
damn,
And so
that's
like
deep, yo.
-1. And so that's my understanding of it. And so that's
Man,
what
more
I mean,
like
they say that in the trailer,
-9,
you
dude.
know.
That's -9.
Well, that's whenever Mothra comes and she
Oh, maybe
just
that's -9.
yeah.
When all the other ones come.
All the other ones come. Maybe they'll just go backwards.
Yeah, it's -1, then 2, and eventually they get to 9, and then that's it.
Yep, that's
-9 is the ultimate.
It's the blowout. But I think that's pretty awesome. I was a big Godzilla fan growing up. I remember getting those tapes. I can't remember who I used to trade with, you know, but I used to go rent stuff also from we had Kittrell Electronics.
Oh,
Well, Radio
shit.
Shack.
I can't
And,
believe you even remember that name. When you
Yeah,
say
dude.
it, I'm
Yeah.
like, I know that.
Yeah. That's where we used to go rent all our video games and movies and stuff.
Shit.
Yeah. And what was the one that
Love to
was
see that
like
place now.
it was a video place next to the place that we had Taekwondo.
It wasn't.
And, it was a video place for a while, and it was like
It was
the
like
trim was
movie
like painted
gallery.
red.
It wasn't movie
Something.
gallery.
I don't know.
Movie gallery. It wasn't Blockbuster. I
Yeah.
never had one of those there.
Yeah.
Dimmitt was too small for a Blockbuster.
Yeah, we're from a small town, people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. But anyway, I used to rent them, and like I loved I used to just watch them over and over and over because I used to like the Godzilla in 1998. That was an awesome one.
Old school, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. What, 25 years old?
Yeah, now.
Damn.
But imagine the stuff like back in the 30s,
That-
like 1934, I think was when the original Godzilla came out. Maybe wrong. Who knows? Let me know
That
in
was
the comments.
strings. Right? That was strings.
Oh yeah,
You know
no,
what that reminds me of?
that was a guy in a suit. I know what
That was a
reminds
guy-
you. It reminds you of Pee Wee Herman.
Yo, I know you were gonna say that. Yo.
Yeah.
Yes. You heard him was running through the he's like
Yeah,
he's got on his bike.
exactly. Yeah,
He's fucking up production.
after he got his bike.
Oh shit. And the dude's pissed, the producer from that movie, he's pissed. Dude, I
Yeah.
remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. But anyway, I'd like to check that out. That would be really.
That would be cool.
I also saw Crisis on Infinite Earths, the cartoon that I was super excited. That I am still super excited about.
Yeah, you're like still.
It's like it was an okay film, but it was just like it just spent so much time on the Flash, and I don't understand if like whoa, that was like a car outside. I don't know if you heard that.
I did hear that, and it sounded like something was just being moved across the desk.
No, it was a car outside. They do that like at 3:00 in the morning, man.
Go out there and fight him, dude.
Well,
you're like, well, I've done it already a couple of times.
well, you know, it's not that loud.
Right.
But it was an okay cartoon animation. It just spent a lot of time with the Flash. And spoilers, I'm just going to spoil it here. Just one aspect of it. Kara is what is her name? Harbinger. So it's really weird. They make basically they take two characters, LJ, who are supposed to be, this is Harbinger and Supergirl, and they kind of make them into one. And
Oh, that's
so,
cool.
well, yeah, it's not. So,
Okay, you heard it. It's
You
not.
heard
It's
it here
not cool.
first.
All right. I was testing his what he thought about this shit because most people think it's not cool. So I needed to make sure he knew.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
that's awesome, man. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
hey, it's okay. We got to test each other to make sure we're on the right track, baby. All right.
Yeah, for sure. Did you do anything else for the holidays? You watch anything awesome?
I'm trying to think. Every time we get together, there's a day that we just watch movies all day.
Yeah.
What is one that I saw? Ooh, man. Leave the World Behind.
Oh yeah, Leave the World Behind. Yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch that.
Yo.
See, there's that.
Dude, what the hell is that? Is that it sounds on my end, it sounds like this.
Oh,
That's what
no,
it
it's like,
sounds like.
yeah, it's a.
Hey, your car does that whenever you turn it on every night or every day. So they're probably like, man, I'm gonna get this dude back.
That's what they're doing. I know that they're trying to get back at me. So
Yeah,
it sucks.
I feel like it sucks.
Yeah,
But that show, man, we watched that. I thought that was pretty cool.
I'll really have to watch that. So
You do. The whole time you're like, "What is going on?" Like you don't know what's going on until like the last 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah,
I mean, you could piece it together, but doesn't really hint at anything until about that point. Last
we'll
30
see
minutes.
about that. We'll see.
We'll see. Let me know what your opinion is.
I will. Let's see. Yeah. I watched I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, they can say Morrowind. I was like, I know you play that game all the time.
Ah, yeah, you do.
Yeah, I was fixing to say Morrow. Well, I did say Morrowind, but I was like Baldur's Gate.
Well, this one's like just an RPG. It's basically Dungeons and Dragons. Like you roll,
legit, yeah.
Yeah, you roll dice for everything, and like, but it's like a game, and it's like a. Have you ever seen anyone play XCOM?
Nope.
Yeah, it's basically a turn-based strategy where you're placing people, and then now it's their turn, and they'll place people, and then
okay. So you're talking about like Battleship, like Sink the Battleship, or like Battleship, right?
Well, it's kind of
goes back and forth.
It's moving through different terrain. So
okay, it's not just the ocean.
Yeah, no. I'll show you a little bit here whenever we get off air. It's pretty good, man. It sucks you in. So
I'm a huge gamer. If you can't tell.
I know
everything.
I know.
He
likes his.
X-Bike.
I was about to say
Super Mario.
Yeah, I was about to say the Game Boy.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
I never had a Game Boy.
I had one, but man, there's no telling what the hell I did with that thing.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
I still have an Atari 2600. And
the original?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's the same one, right? That one. I remember that one.
And I have my Xbox over there. Yeah, and like a GameCube and
I still have my original Nintendo.
Hell yeah.
All the games or everything, all the original controllers, the original gun.
I was a fool to sell mine, but I sold my Nintendo and all of the games and all of the controllers for like $150, and I sold it all as a pack.
Yeah.
And like I remember I went and like stapled like flyers up and shit whenever I was
shit. Mm-hmm. And wait, so what do you remember what year that was? Like 90s something?
It was the year the Super Nintendo came out.
I'm sure it was the 90s. I'm sure it was like 91, 92. $150, man.
What?
And I mean, it's doubled or tripled in price now. So
yeah, 1990.
Damn.
What was Super Nintendo cost at time? $199. So I think that my grandmother gave me the rest.
Oh, gave you the yeah. So $50-$60, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because it came with Super Mario World.
Yeah, that's where you got Yoshi. Remember that? I remember that game.
Oh yeah.
NES for me was probably Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That was my favorite game.
Was that for NES or was that for Super Nintendo?
Oh, maybe it was.
Let's see. Zombies Ate My Neighbors published for Super NES. Yeah.
Super NES. Okay. Yeah.
Super Nintendo, the one that had the purple buttons.
Right, yeah. It was
Yeah.
the round controller.
Super!
Yeah.
It's a super!
Dang, man, that was a long time ago, baby.
I know. Yeah. Any movies you want to see? I don't know if I want to see Wonka.
I don't know the prequel. I don't know. It intrigues me. Like I
Yeah.
want to see it just because the trailer looks good, but I don't know how the whole movie will be. You know.
What if I told you that it was a musical and you didn't know that by the trailer?
Then maybe I might think differently about it. I don't want the whole thing to be a musical,
Well, not the whole
which
thing.
I know it's not the whole thing, but because I liked Glee when it came out.
Yeah, you'd
So,
like
I think
this.
that-
I mean, you'd enjoy it.
Yeah,
I bet.
but of course, Glee was like Glee Club, but with like today's music.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Guess we'll see.
Yeah. Apparently, Aquaman 2, Underwater Boogaloo is
Aquaman, huh?
Yeah, Aquaman.
Dude, oh yeah, that's another really good one, huh? Is it good? Have you
I
heard it
don't
was
know.
good?
I haven't heard much about it. Yeah. No, I've heard that it was okay.
Yeah, just
So-
okay. Well, shit.
Yeah. But there's a lot of like basically Warner Brothers has put zero advertising into it. Like you didn't see any trailers until it was like the week of, and it's like not really the week of. That's an over exaggeration.
The day of, more like it, right?
Yeah, the day. You know what I'm talking about. Like an hour before it premiered, they're like, "Oh, here's the trailer." now playing.
You're like, let's go watch that show.
Whoa, okay. But it was released during Christmas, so it was just kind of like people go see movies on Christmas, but the movie business has been going down in theaters, LJ. It sucks.
Oh well, hell yeah! Since COVID, fucked them up, man.
Yeah. Show did.
I work with somebody that during they lost their job during COVID because they worked in the theater. Yeah,
like a movie theater, or
yeah. They ran it. Yeah, I was like, damn, that sucks. Sounded like a pretty cool job.
Yeah, get to see movies all day.
Yeah,
free popcorn.
I remember the time that we were back home because we had a movie theater, the Carlisle Theater.
Oh yeah,
and I remember in high school they played some shows there. I remember that.
That's where you and I watched Star Wars. That's where you and I watched. Shit. Yeah, you and I watched The Phantom Menace. Let me tell you, everybody watched The Phantom Menace.
I remember we played there.
Yeah, we played music.
We played on that. Yeah, we played on that stage. And Jacob still has a recording. We need to get from him. Apparently.
Well, I don't know if I want to hear it.
Yeah, but the audio, man, dude, that was top production, man. That was top flight production right there. But anyway, I remember it was a lady that ran that theater.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what show we were playing. It was probably something like, for some reason, damn it, it's that freaking show that, dang it. Why? I know the name of it. It's got the T-Birds and the Pink Ladies and
Grease.
Yeah. I think it might have been that one, or so for some reason that comes to mind, or Addams Family. Yeah. Anyway, so at some point during the show, the theater it quit playing, and everybody, of course, there's a bunch of teenagers in there, like yes, booing, like turn that shit back on, like we want our money back, and everybody's yelling, and like not 2 minutes after that happened, I remember hearing a voice from the top where the camera comes through, and she was, and it was a girl, and it was probably her. She was like, "I'm trying my best," and she was like crying. Dude, it was. I feel like I'm such a bad person, but it was hilarious, man. Like that entire episode, it was hilarious. Everyone's yelling and pissed, and she comes out there like, trying my best, and everyone's like, "Oh, turn me back." Nobody gave a shit, dude. I was like, Jesus, I feel bad for this lady.
It's awful.
It was awful, but it was funny.
There were a lot of assholes.
Call me a bad person.
Where we grew up.
Yeah, maybe I was one of them.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
I
dude,
had completely forgotten about that.
I was like, no. But anyway, now you're talking about theaters.
But, yeah, no, that's crazy. I remember that theater. That's a beautiful theater that I'd like to see, restored. There's so many of those across Texas. Like,
yeah, man, there's one here actually, the Wallace Theater. That one, the lady that's I mean, she's completely restoring it. By the end of this year, it'll be completely restored. She's been working on it for the last 4 or 5 years. The outside, the sign has been it's been like completely redone. I mean, it looks like a brand new theater on the outside, and they're working on that on the inside too. Like it's
a movie
I can't wait till they get done with it. Yeah, it's a movie theater. Yeah, that's where Chloe used to go for her acting camp during the summer. And she actually just a few nights ago went and saw they had Cinderella there as kind of like a mini Broadway show.
Oh,
and her and her grandma went, and it was she had a really good time. She said it was pretty badass. I was like, that's cool, man. Good for them. We need something like that, you know?
They've got a stage and stuff.
Yeah, dude. Like, it looks pretty badass on the inside from the pictures that I've seen. But when it gets done, it's supposed to be like completely remodeled.
You said they were doing theater there?
Yeah, they do theater. Okay. So they're going to do theater and I guess movies. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't do movies.
Well,
that's
how the Cactus Theater was. You know, like
Oh yeah, that's true.
They would do movies there too. So
yeah, good stuff, man.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we can go ahead and wrap this up, LJ. Thanks again for joining me tonight. Yeah,
badass, dude. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy getting together with you, man. It's always a good time. Of course. Always.
It's going to be a good year. We're going to do some more content. We're going to get some of our more 9 minutes of time. We're going to wrap up Star Wars: A New Hope. We've got to maybe increase the 9 minutes of time. We'll still keep it 9 minutes at a time, though. That'll still be the name of it.
We'll just release maybe 9 minutes at a time times 2.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It'll just be, we'll record 18 minutes, but we'll just speed it up so it's half time.
That's it.
And then it's just, so it'll be 9 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good year. We're going to do all that stuff. So thank you guys for checking us out. Be sure to LJ, you said it one time. Oh yeah, those people who are like, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that bell icon for all. Say it.
Yeah. Please be sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell or turn on that bell notification so you know when we upload videos. Thanks.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now remember, you just pulled that out of your ass.
Yep. From watching everybody else do videos and stuff, that's typically what they say at the very end.
Yeah, no, man, you did good. I was just at a panic. Like, I didn't know what to release. And so, we had those videos, and those were some ones that I've been wanting to get out. And so it was good to be able to revisit those.
Yep, it was.
So, yeah, I think that they were recorded like right before I went in for Wonka. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because that was the schedule. Our schedules were a little crazy, or yours was a little crazy during that.
It was insane, but it was so much fun. So much fun. I would do it again in a heartbeat if I could afford to. It's just I know, you know how it is right now. Times are tough.
Just a minute. Now I realize, of course, that times are tough for some these days, but this isn't the answer.
Times are tough.
They are.
Yeah, but that's all right.
You know something, buddy? You're right.
And if you're listening to this podcast, thank you so much. That's where we started out. We really appreciate you sticking with us and on your drive or wherever it may be. Be sure to give us a 5-star review on your podcast listener of choice, and that would be awesome. We'll read them out. Shoot us an email, capestightsandlightsabers@gmail.com. All right, LJ. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I can't believe that we lost those episodes. I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
They were actually pretty good. Except our talking was good, but the Star Wars one was just awful.
Yeah, no. I got really emotional.
Was it when the grandpa was watching the VR pornography?
Yes. Yeah, I got emotional. I was like, it's home, man. It's home.
Because you have 76 of those metas, and you put a meta upon a meta, and then it just becomes like, you just stack the metas, like, boom.
You're there.
Yeah.
Yep, and then eventually you're there for real. And it's real. But you have to have multiple stackings, otherwise it won't work.
All right. We're still trying to figure out our upload schedule, but we'll try to get you something at least every week. So appreciate your being patient with that. All right. I'm Casey, and this is LJ. You've been listening to...